Let's reboot the audio. Shaka, is that better? Hopefully that's better. Always doesn't hurt to reboot the audio. Actually, I need to look at something. And I just noticed a car outside being towed. The fun of it all. Not one of mine, though. So I'm okay with that. Hopefully that fixed the audio, Shaka. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. It looks like it's working fine. Kind of looking to see if it's better or not. Never fails, right? All is well. All right. Good, good, good. So you guys can see I got some work to do, and that's just what we're going to do is paint, chill, and close the final road to getting this done. You guys can see my desk is a mess. So this is probably the worst my desk is have ever been. Oh, what will I be doing after I get home from Wonderfest? Cleaning my desk. But Wonderfest is tomorrow. I leave for Wonderfest tomorrow. The show starts Saturday. Even though I think some of the classes and stuff start actually tomorrow. I just can't get there till late tomorrow. So we have 9 large tubs just full of models and stuff. Doom Guy will be going. I think he's getting entered in competition whether I want to or not. So, yeah, just lots going on, but kind of one of those things I'd fallen behind in a bunch of my work, and I figured since I'm going to sit here and work. Hey, Douglas, how's it going, man? Since I figured I needed to sit here and get this work done, what better way to share it than sit here and paint with you guys? And what more fun to paint a Doctor Who TARDIS that is also a dice tower. So, yeah, gotta get the black work done on this one. But so hopefully you guys have had a good week. I know it's only been a couple days since I streamed Doom Guy, but like I said, I just have a bunch of last minute gotta get this done work. I figured why not sit here and just put it on the camera. So if you got 3D printing questions, problems, let's hear them. Let's tackle them tonight. So while I mind-numbingly paint the same thing over and over and over again. My poor dog hears the oh, you are going to get a Neptune 3 Plus. Nice, man. I know you were thinking about it, but I know you hadn't decided. And I'm sorry, guys, if you hear the tow truck outside picking up that car. I know. I'm pretty sure if I hear it, you can hear the buzz of it. So, unfortunately, that wasn't there when I started, and now you can see Eva's come into the picture. She's got to go. She hears the weird noises, so time to be near Dad. Got to come investigate. Yeah, the Neptune 3 looks like a really cool machine. I've been researching the bamboo one more and more. Because then I wouldn't have to paint these. They would just be printed in the appropriate colors. But that's just the fun of it, right? Which one are you looking at, Shaka? I know you were talking about it. So I know we emailed about it not too long ago. But there's, I don't know, is it just me, guys, or a lot of printers dropped lately? Or about to drop? M3? You mean the CRM4? I had a feeling that's what you meant. Yeah, the M4 is a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to, once I get back, getting to spend some time with the FDM printers, and kind of reconfigure some stuff in my shop. Because one, I got 3 new resin printers coming, so I got to make room for them. But I really want to get that M4 going. I would really want it to be the flagship of the Halloween project. So I'm, I don't think I've ever had a Neptune, an Illigu FDM printer. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever had one in my shop. Now, the Saturn S, I mean, I love that machine. That machine's been rocking hard, especially with um, the frozen 4K filament. It works just fantastic. The profile I have. Just a slide of freehand can make a huge set of difference, can't it, guys? A little patience goes a long way. I'll be honest, I tried to do this with a paint pen and I couldn't do it. My daughter did the windows with a paint pen. I was like, well, maybe I'll just do the letters with a paint pen. Maybe it'll be faster. Nope. Did not feel faster. Went and got my paintbrush and said, nope, we're doing it this way. I'm not too worried because I can paint these at the hotel tomorrow night too, so I'm not too horribly worried. But I figured if I was going to sit here and work on them, why not just do it on the stream? Because you guys are awesome, and it's fun to sit here and talk to you guys. And I do want to get to where I'm streaming more, so I have been kind of paying attention more, doing some research on the 4 filament bamboo, the time-lapse recording on the bamboos, and all that kind of stuff, because it's all built in. I don't have to buy extraneous parts. So that all has really kind of caught my attention. But unfortunately, the price tag hurts right now. So we will see after Wonderfest if I can afford that. But all in all, you guys got anything fun planned for the weekend? Anything fun or interesting? Like I said, I'm looking forward to Wonderfest, seeing all the new models, meeting some other fellow 3D printers, um, and all that fun stuff. I'm not looking forward to the 10-hour drive, but that's the penalty we pay. You can see where I started with the paint pen and went, no, I'm not doing that. Might use the paint pen to tidy up, but And we finally did get Doctor Who on here. I mean, it's a cheesy ship, but it's worth it. Especially all the detail I put into these. But doing this lets me clean up the airbrushing of the white. That be thunder. So we got a storm coming in at the same time. Great. Let me just jump out of my chair real quick. Because I didn't expect that. Eva's going to come over and be a scaredy cat probably, which is fine. Yep. There she is. Daddy's thundering. I don't like it. Hi, Bubby. You're a good dog. Just go lay down. You're safe in the house. Thunder can't hurt you. Get my brush pointy again. Make it easier to do these letters. She's got to come investigate and see what's up. Find a spot on my rug over here. You're all right. I know we're supposed to have pop-up showers tonight. That's what's going on out there. Nothing going on for you, man. The Saturn III has been looking kind of neat. I just noticed my chat thing it looks like a scroll issue. So I got to look up here again. Catch up with you guys here a little bit. Uh, 10 hours. I'm driving from Savannah to Louisville, Kentucky. So I'm driving across part of the country tomorrow. So with a SUV full of model kits, printer parts, prints that I've worked on. Doom Guy is going. He's probably going to, I think he's getting entered in competition whether I want to or not. Because he's going up for sale at Wonderfest. That's why we had the final video of Doom Guy. So yeah, Wonderfest is a pretty good little little haul for me, but it's hopefully, like I said, I'm looking forward to meeting other 3D printer company folks that do 3D printing, other modelers. Hopefully come back with some really cool ideas. Um, and maybe even some new techniques. And you know what that means for you guys. Those new techniques and stuff like that, that all comes back for me to teach you guys. The M3 or the M, you got me calling it the M3 now. The M4 is definitely one of those. I've got to set up the Creality Sonic Pad for it that I bought. Be careful, Shaka, because one thing I did run into with my network is the CRM3. If you plug it into your network via Ethernet and don't do any config, it becomes a rogue DNS server in your environment. And it was messing all kinds of stuff up for me until I figured out what it was, unplugged it. Then my network all went back to normal. So just heads up. Now, like me, I run a fairly nice network. I have a Ubiquiti Dream Machine Pro in my network. And yeah. It was causing the rogue DNS issue, which was giving my wireless access points completely non-in-frame IP addresses, made my wireless not work. I had to, man, it took me and one of my friends that's a network engineer that has way more experience in network engineering. It took me and him probably 2 hours to figure out what's wrong, but we finally did. And once I unplugged it from the network, everything went back to the way it should have been, and life was good. And then I configured it, and that stopped. So, yeah, it's the IT world. Sometimes it happens. It's nothing outrageous. Rogue DNS and DHCP servers are actually kind of a common thing that happen, and when you add new tech into companies or anything like that. And I mean, in the end, it was my own fault. Because I plugged it in, then didn't configure it. If I'd configured it, I probably would have never had the problem. But it was one of those things, I plugged it in and said, oh, I'll get back to this after a while. After a while, never came because I got busy. And yeah, then I broke it. I have been playing with the Frozen's app for the Sonic Mighty 8Ks. I like the quality better. One, the direct drive extruder is just so much nicer. It's not just it is a true direct drive. It's not an extruder added to a standard standard hot end. It's all custom. It's because it's using the new Spirit hot end. So I like that. It feeds filament just fine. I'm having a little bit of quality issue with it. The auto level is fantastic. Once I figured out the Z offsetting, its auto leveling is great because there's no screws. The plate is where the plate is. You just got to figure out your Z offset. Once you have your Z offset and your auto leveling down pat, that machine will just purr. I'm still working on some of the actual quality, but I'm also very picky about my quality, especially when I'm doing armor. It's got to look right. Well, that one's done. So, yeah, stuff has to look right in my opinion. Do I want to do another one? No, not really. Not tonight. So compared to the V3, I mean, the V3, it's a lot of the same components as the V2, so the CRM4 is going to have better quality. For me, it's just a programming issue right now. I don't have that zeroed in, and that's on me. I need to work on my bird houses a little bit too. So where is my mold line remover? So guys, I know I talk about this a lot, the Citadel mold line removers. I love these things because you can see there's support in the gap here. This thing is great for dealing with that. So I can put it in the groove and just go down the groove and get it out. It works really, really well for me. I mean, I'd rather do this than an X-Acto knife. And it just goes in. For this project, it just goes in the groove and just slides down the line nice and easy. Kicks out all that gross support. The Mighty 8K in my settings are fantastic. I mean, you guys can see these heads sitting here. I'm still removing supports. The back of her hair with that all being curls. I mean, it's just crazy. And I'll be using the Sonic Saber to finish those up here in a little bit. The Mega 8K is, I mean, the Mighty 8K and the Mega 8K, my resin settings are almost identical. And they do a really good job together. So it works really well. I really enjoy. I get good quality out of stuff. I'll do some Sonic Sabering here in a minute. Yeah, the armor, we're going to be doing, armor's coming back. We're going to get started this next month. Come July, we're going to start the armor builds again. We're going to do one definitely for Halloween, and we may do another one just because I want to do it. And I've always wanted this armor, and it's getting time for me to actually finally do it. But you guys can see that mold line remover just ripped that support clean out of those gaps. Love this tool. It just makes quick work of it. Sometimes they get a little stuck, sometimes they just start moving, and sometimes you scrape your knuckle. Welcome to 3D printing. If you haven't scraped your knuckle and you're 3D printing, you're doing it wrong. Nice, man. Yeah, the Mighty 8K, once you figure it out, the Mighty 8K is a great machine. Now, the one thing I've learned about my Mighty 8Ks that have worked out really well for me is I reboot them after each print. And I have found that I have had less failures. I checked the firmware. I just did a firmware update on one of them to see, because there was one newer than mine. And I did unlock it because it also unlocked the app stuff for me. And yeah, it ain't been working right since I did the firmware update, so I may have to try to roll it backward one. But if you guys are wondering, it's a Death Star birdhouse. I sell these on my store. They're really, really fun. And the birds do tend to like them. It's FDM. I do gray because the color stays. So I don't have to worry about paint or anything like that. And it's just as simple. You put the hook in. It's actually pressure connected between the two. There's a drain hole in the bottom to keep it nice and clean. And when you got to clean it out each year, you just pop it apart. Simple, great little project to glue this piece in. It's got a little cowl to keep the rain out of the birdhouse for them. Really neat. If you guys are interested in one of these, they're out on my store, rise3dprintingshop.com. Also, if you're watching the playback of this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you're joined with us. And also, guys, let's give this video a thumbs up because it looks like someone gave me a thumbs down. What? Oh, well, thanks for the interaction. So, yeah, kind of one of those things. It's always kind of fun to work with and great things to have. So, and also consider becoming a member, help out the channel as we do kind of cool, fun stuff on here. And today's just kind of the last minute, getting the last pieces done on the road to Wonderfest. And don't worry, guys, I will be bringing you a video next week just talking about the experience. Was it fun? What did we learn? Who did I meet? All that kind of fun stuff. So we'll be doing that kind of stuff as well, talking about that. So fun stuff to happen and to go through and do. Ha ha ha. So, but yeah, that project. This guy is ready for his hook, which I have, and I do hook them. But unfortunately for transport, he's going to go like that because it's a little bit smaller, which means I can pack more of them. And I'll do the final assembly on site because they're great Father's Day gifts, which if you have forgotten, not this weekend, but next weekend is Father's Day. If you ain't got your Father's Day gift, you better start considering it. Don't be the last minute person. Hey, Shaka, if you get a chance, send me a picture. I'd be curious to see how they can take a look at them because that kind of stuff's always kind of fun to see and always kind of fun to work with. But I am definitely looking forward to Wonderfest. It's my first one. Hopefully it won't be my last one. We'll go to that, go have some fun and just kind of see how things go. And yeah, I think I've got one TARDIS I needed painted done. We got a birdhouse scraped and ready. I got 4 more of those to do. I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me do mold line remover. But I just wanted to hop on and say, you know, one, I appreciate you guys. I really do. Everybody that joins or watches or streams with us, you're all appreciated. I want you all to know that. And I am going to get back to work because I need to start sonic sabering 2 more of these and get them cleaned up and get them in their boxes. And yeah, then I got to go get some sleep. Yeah, I got to go get some sleep before I got to do that drive tomorrow. So that's always kind of the fun pieces to always do. So, but we'll get it there and we'll get it going. But most of all, I want you guys to know, have a good one. I will see you guys next week. I should be home in plenty of time, so we will have the stream at Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern time. July will hopefully either move to Sunday or add Sunday, one of the two. But you guys are awesome. I'm going to go get back to work so I can get to sleep. I appreciate y'all and look forward to my adventure at Wonderfest next week. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.